If you're a student and you're sure that whatever you're learning, whatever you're spending most of your time on consuming, it's not for your own benefit. You're learning it because mommy said so. You're learning it because daddy said so. You're learning it because the family that is funding your education said so. Please, and you do not feel it. You're sure it's not the thing you love. It's not the thing you're going to spend most of your time on. The moment you get that piece of paper called certificate, please stay with me. This video is yours. Sit down and relax. We're in class. You're learning. What is going to happen next? I'm going to reveal to you how you're in a position to save yourself the most valuable asset you have, called the time, so that you're in position to approach the parents and you let them back you up to learn the thing of your interest, so that you are in position to build the capacity and be in position to become a person of value that is going to build fortune. Sit down. By the way, who is speaking before you? My name is Daniel Kirumira. I'm the founder of WealthWithin Kidz Skool, the school where I train CEOs under the age of 19. I don't teach kids. I train CEOs, not employees. Because I refused to let my kids be the only free ones, I took my kids out of the school factory system because I wanted a different test of education for them that molds them to be competent, to be productive, to be thinkers, to be creators, to be valuable in the marketplace, and not consumers, not followers, not obedient employees. So I crafted what I term to be the wealth within methodology that molds them to be valuable, competent in the marketplace. So I hold semblance to talk about whatever I'm talking about. How can you approach the parents and you tell them, mommy, daddy, auntie, you know what? This is the thing I want to learn. This is the thing I want to build. And they back you up. Here is the process. This is the non-negotiable you have to put at the back of your mind. Don't approach the parents with emotions. Do not approach them with the feelings. Approach them with the evidence. When you go with mommy, daddy, auntie, auntie, it doesn't work. You're not gonna win. You're not gonna win. But when you go with the evidence, as I'm gonna teach you, you will definitely have them at your back. Make sense? Number one, honor before you challenge. Honor them before you challenge. And when I talk about honor, this is what I mean. Go down on your knees. Mommy, I appreciate the sacrifice you're making funding my education. I see you. I see what you're doing. And I acknowledge it. I appreciate whatever you're sacrificing. Because when you honor, you're placing yourself to win. So honor before you challenge. Don't just go in, mommy, I always tell you this is not the thing I want, so I want this, and you expect to win. You won't win. Honor. Be grateful. Second, separate their fear from your future. You didn't hear me. Separate their fear from your future. You see, whoever told you to study the thing you're studying, to consume the information you're consuming, but you deep down feel that it's not the thing of your interest, see, it's because they have fear. They have fear that when you do anything else, you will not succeed. They have fear that you will fail if you don't pursue that. They have, they feel like when you do that, you'll have security, you'll land a job, you'll at least learn some opportunities. Those are the conversations. That is their belief system. Those are the conversations that are taking place in their mind. So separate their fear from your future. And I'm going to teach you how to separate their fear. You know, before we continue, I want to take you back. I sat Senior 6 in 2017. And I stopped at Senior 6, by the way. I sat Senior 6 2017, but I remember as we were choosing courses. Is it courses? Probably yes. As we were choosing courses that we want to pursue in the next step, that is the university, no one was there to guide us. No one held wisdom about what is really happening in the real world, in the marketplace, to tell us that, see, this is the data, this is what data talks about this thing you want to pursue in the real world, so that you're in position to weigh. Nobody was there to guide us to pick the things that align with our potential, that align with our gifts, that align with our talents. Nobody was there. Nobody was there. And we made mistakes. I saw my fellows choosing, take this. I'm taking this course because I'll be a nurse, I'll be a doctor, I'll be an accountant, I'll be an engineer. Because such careers sounded good in our ears, sounded good to our parents. Our parents felt like, my daughter, my son is going for this. It sounds good. But what's the data in the marketplace? So, as I told you earlier, when you're approaching that parent, that guardian, don't go with emotions, go with the evidence. Here's the evidence. So bring evidence, not passion. That is point number 3. Let's imagine what you feel is fashion. You've approached the parent, you've honored first, and second, you've separated their fear. You're trying to separate their fear from your future. So now you're doing that through fronting evidence. So we are assuming you are passionate about fashion. So what you feel is passion. You're passionate about fashion. So what you feel is fashion. Mommy, daddy, I feel I'm passionate about fashion, and it's the thing I want to build. So I love it, and I can't do it. Look at this piece. Look at this thing. I can't do this. I can't do this. Third, here is the problem I'm gonna solve in the marketplace through fashion. Show the problem you're gonna solve. And next, which is fourth, show the parent that this is the person that is gonna pay me for solving their problem through what I love, through what I can do, which is fashion. So you've fronted evidence of what you love, you've fronted evidence of what you can do, you've fronted evidence of the problem you're going to solve, you've fronted evidence of the target audience that is going to give you money, that has your money. So if it is fashion, is it women? Is it men? Is it kids? Front evidence. Be specific, because evidence is going to kill their fear. So right now what you're doing, you're killing their fear. You're separating their fear from your future. From your future. From your future. Front data. Front evidence. That is what is going to back you up. And next, give them a role. Give them a role. See, do not chase them away, because now you're going to do the thing you feel, you're passionate about, you're talented in. Do not chase them away. Allow them to be your accountability partner. Tell them, mommy, daddy, while I'm building this thing, I need you. I need you. In fact, even more than I've needed you before. So I want you to be at my back as my accountability partner. Remind me of how I can do this, how best I can be in the marketplace. Remind me of this problem I'm solving. Remind me of my target audience. Remind me to be the person that has built capacity, that is building capacity to be the person of value, because the marketplace welcomes people that are valuable. Mommy, daddy, that's my request. You fronted data, you fronted evidence and not emotions. By doing that, you're going to allow them back you up, and you build the thing of your interest. You build the thing that aligns with your purpose. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? And that is how you're gonna save yourself years of miseducation, years of learning or feeding on toxic information. You know, the education you are consuming, it's either a blessing or a curse. It's a curse when it is not aligning with who you are, with your purpose. It's a blessing when it sits on your purpose. I remain DK. I train CEOs under the age of 19 because I refuse to let my kids be the only free ones. If you're a parent, if you're a student, and you're looking forward, you feel like you'd love to know about this wealth within methodology, please, all you need to do is to send the word wealth within methodology plus 256 4737 6256, and my team will be in position to share with you details. Good luck. Cheers.